Welcome back everybody to a new series on my channel where I play the game Survivalist. It's a zombie RPG survival game, if you didn't realize that. It came out about a year ago and I've been playing it recently and it's been a lot of fun. It took me a while to actually start playing the game. I bought it on sale I think last summer, but I never played it, mostly because the graphics kind of put me off the game. But if you can get past the graphics, it's very fun. So just try to pretend that the graphics aren't kind of bad. Uh, I've played the game and beaten it once. There's multiple ways to win, so I'm gonna do a different way this time. And let's just start a new game and get started. There's gonna be a lot of text that comes up, or at least not one page worth. You play as Joe. He's a rich guy, and when the zombie outbreak happened, you take refuge in an underground bunker in the middle of the desert for a year. You run out of food, and you hear a distress call coming, and so when you're out of food, you decide to leave and go look at the distress call. I'm actually going to go back in the bunker. You start with a bunch of money on you that's absolutely worthless, and at the beginning of the game, you can't carry very much, just 20 pounds. You can see the money was 2 pounds, so you were carrying a lot of money, but it was basically worthless. Um, You can see here skills that can uh, raise throughout the gameplay, and then the survival elements here. You have to eat, you have to drink water, and you have to sleep occasionally. And then we're going to meet a character pretty quick who also has medical needs, and we'll need to take care of those as well, as long as well, if we want her to live, I should say. The only person that really has to live is Joe, but it's always nice to have a lot of survivors. And so this is the first zombie. I'm just kind of punching him. You can see my stamina in the lower left, or sorry, lower right. I know my directions. Lower right. So as long as that bar doesn't get full, I should be just fine fighting any of these first zombies. You can see where it says green strain up there. There are 4 different levels of zombie, and green is the easiest, as you might expect, since this is the beginning of the game. And yeah, they're pretty easy to fight. I don't need to waste my ammo on these first people. So I'm just going to kick them because I guess why not? It's not like you run out of ammo too easily, at least not pistol. Whoops, I do that a lot. At least not pistol ammo. And so I could shoot them and it wouldn't really impact me in any negative way, but uh, yeah, it just seems better to not shoot the pistol at the start. So you can see I'm already up to halfway what I can totally carry, and that's because my fitness is at the bare minimum, and also because I don't have a backpack. Backpacks are essential after you play just a little bit, uh, because they let you carry more stuff, obviously. So I'm shooting the sign, and now that I've hit it once, I can lock on. You can see my aiming reticule, which is like the white crosshairs. As longer I aim and stay stationary, the more it zooms in, or yeah, I guess zooms in or gets smaller. And when it's red, I've locked on and I will hit my target. So I've hit that a couple times. I don't really need to do that anymore and waste my ammo. I'm gonna just unequip the pistol. Oh, missed my dodge there. Let's just keep punching or kicking this guy. Being careful not to let my stamina get too high. Okay, good. Because if your stamina is too high and they grab you, you can't. Well, yeah, if they grab you and your stamina is max or empty, I should say, your fatigue is maxed. You won't be able to knock them off, and you'll get bitten. And getting bitten isn't a death sentence, uh, but it is a hassle, um, especially early on. Oh, I dodged right back into him. But we can just kick these guys, and my stamina is getting kind of high, so I'm gonna just shoot him. Okay. Yeah, the different strains I mentioned briefly earlier kind of equate to difficulty of the zombies or difficulty of the infected. Okay. Um, but yeah, they're not death sentences, especially not the green ones. The green ones you have, I believe, about a day to or, oops. You have either a day or maybe it's a couple days to get the antidote for the green strain, so that's quite a while in game. Um, and the next level is the blue strain, and I believe you have a day to get the antidote. And if you get bitten by the next highest, which is the red strain, you have like an hour in game, which is not very much time at all. So you pretty much have to be carrying that antidote on you in order to survive. And the last hardest zombie or infected would be the white strain, which you have like a couple minutes. And I'm just going to skip through this. I'll tell you what it said in a second once I finish my thought. So if you get bitten by a white infected white strain zombie, you have to have the antidote on you, or you're going to churn. So you need to watch that fatigue meter, make sure you don't get bitten. Even though it's not a death sentence necessarily, it's still annoying. So the storyline here, this is Alice over here somewhere, right? And her sister came over to get her water, get both of them water. She had the key to the car park that Alice is sitting in, but unfortunately, Alice's sister got bitten by red strain, which, as I just said, is pretty lethal if you don't have a antidote on you. And these are two random survivors that didn't have a lot of survival training or a lot of gear, so she died, unfortunately, and she has the key on her to the car park. So Alice is locked in there with no food or water. So let's just wait till I'm locked on and shoot her a few times. Um, yeah, taking a lot of hits because this is red strain, so it is one of the harder zombies. But again, she's behind the fence, so it doesn't really matter either. Oop. Kick the fence. So here's that car park key, and let's grab some water at the same time. Water is one of the resources in this game, obviously. I showed you that survival screen down here earlier, but water isn't too important. It's plentiful. Even though we're in the desert, you can always make a well in your base, and all the nearby towns have wells, and a well provides infinite water. So yeah, so I rescued her, and she she joins up with you. And I don't think I mentioned this, but your main character, the protagonist, is kind of a not very nice person. So these are the two options of this person joining you. These are the two things you can say. Uh, I mean, I guess that's less nice or nicer to say, but I don't know. Both of those were not very nice. So she's going to go over, and her sister just died, so that's kind of a sad thing for her. So she's going to go do that and mourn her sister briefly. I'm going to loot this nearby place, uh, grab some food, and so one cool thing I can switch off. I can't. I guess I can't control Alice right now because she's uh, going to see her sister. Okay, but now I can control. Oh, she hasn't had anything to drink. She wants some water as well. Yeah, she's been locked in that car park for a few days, so let's just grab some water. Oop. Yeah, I just got you water. Drink it, and I guess you can drink another one. Doesn't matter. So that water tower had a whole bunch of water in it. So yeah. Whoops! Did I? I don't think I think I hit cancel there by accident. Okay. Now we have some water. I'm gonna select... What? Oh, I never let her finish talking, so I never got the quest. Okay. I think... Yeah, make sure she has plenty to drink. So this is the quest screen. I finished the tutorial. I finished that. It did register that I got her water. It just didn't give me the quest until later because I was clicking too quick. So now there's a nearby town called Sienna, which you can kind of see in this mini-map. And by the arrow on screen is down here to the southwest. Ooh. Here's some zombies. Oh, don't want her to get bitten. Okay. Oh. Okay, they're all down. Nothing, and some shotgun ammo. I'll grab that actually with her because she has some more room. And this is so early on that I only have, or I don't have a backpack yet, so I'm running out of room very quickly. But I kind of need everything I'm carrying. Well, this isn't my inventory. This is, hey, there's a backpack. That's perfect. I'm not going to grab any planks yet because I don't need them. Those are used for building structures. But everything I need my gun, I need my ammo. Vodka is used for making bandages and Molotov cocktails. There's limited craft, like these are the only two crafting recipes in the game, besides like structures. So it's crafting isn't a huge thing, but there's this small, I guess, sub theme going on. So I have bandages, like I need all of this stuff, so had I not found that backpack, like I couldn't drop anything, so I would just be kind of out of luck if I found more stuff that I wanted. And it's to your benefit to just scavenge everything you can, because you might as well. But you will be able to come back here later and grab more stuff. Oh, I wanted to shoot the person right in front of me. Cool. Oh, and I hit escape too quickly. I hit escape a lot by accident. And I hit escape just slightly too quickly. You hit escape to pause, but also to exit out of the inventory screen. And there you saw my person, Joe, needed some water, so he automatically drank some water. Oh, well, that guy went flying. Well, I just want to kick him. But every single time I try to kick him, or try to knock him off me and then kick him while he's down, Alice somehow shoots him across the world with her pistol. I don't want to run too quickly because might aggro multiple zombies, and that would just be a little bit... It wouldn't be difficult. You can see each zombie at this point is pretty easy, but more difficult than I need to make it. Might be a waste of ammo, or might accidentally get bitten, which would be a bit annoying. Like there's a second zombie. She, or I guess that was a he. This is the she. So gold is the currency in this game. You can see him getting to spare gold occasionally. And you're coming here to get to the pharmacy. And that's because Alice is a diabetic. Oh, here's a... Oh, I thought that was the survivor. I don't know why. Anyway, so Alice is a diabetic, and so you have to get insulin for her, and that's one of the driving, I guess, forces of the game, is getting her insulin daily so that she doesn't die. Yeah, so this guy, this is his town. These options, like, the only non-mean thing to say is the... Oh, okay, so this is to show that you should switch who you're controlling. And because your guy is mean, some people respond negatively to him. So it's helpful to have a nice person like Alice talk to people sometimes. So yeah, here it's revealed that she has diabetes, looking for insulin. And since there's a pharmacy in town, that's where we need to go. So yeah, so he agreed to help as long as we helped him. And we're gonna get a little mini quest from him, yeah, in a little bit, right after we get to the pharmacy, which I think this is the pharmacy. Oh, cool! I'm level 1 fitness already. So I'm now in the pharmacy. Let's grab whatever little insulin there's left. Great. And then some zombie antigen, which is good if I happen to get bitten. And actually, the first time I played, I got bit by that very first zombie because I didn't know what I was doing. So that was very important very important that I got some there. Okay, so he's telling us about a gun store nearby, and he has the key to it. So let's head on over there to the gun store. Uh, I keep hitting control because that's how I'm used to switching control characters later on in the game, but it's disabled right now. Just kick zombies to death. Uh, yeah, so let's, I guess, grab. You don't get a sniper rifle for so long into the game, but might as well take the ammo. Oh, it's farther. Oh, I can't bring up the map yet. But the gun store is just right here. Oh, she's out of ammo. Oh, my fatigue is too high. I almost just got bitten. I was not watching my fatigue. Luckily, I believe his name is Isham. Yeah, shot her off just in time. Let's swap some supplies and give her some ammo she could use. Let's say, give her about half my ammo. So now she has a decent amount. And I'm about to grab some more ammo, so um, it doesn't really matter how much I give her as long as she has enough to survive. And now I'm going to switch to Isham. Oh, fight off this guy. And Isham, one second, let's pause it here a second. He has a level 1 firearms, and other two people suck at shooting guns. So he has the ability to aim at body parts, which you might have seen just briefly there. I could aim at the zombie's body or its legs. And let's actually switch to him because I want him to have the gold. Oh yeah, you get a shotgun and an assault rifle so early on. I forgot about this. Let's store. I did that in the worst order. Menu, store that. Yeah, this was just all in the wrong order. But whoops. I'm gonna give the shotgun to Alice, and I'm gonna give the assault rifle to Joe. And Joe can just take all of that ammo. Alice can take however much she can carry. And oh, Isham is full of junk. Does he have enough? He has some ammo though, so that'll be good. And we can come back later. So let's just select Joe. We need to establish a base. Yep. So the next step is base building. So I'm gonna head back. Towards, I guess, the spawn area. Why are you just staying there? I guess I have to get through this conversation. Okay, so Joe suggested just using that town with all the walls because that seems semi-logical, but Isham points out that the zombies would be attracted to the scent, so let's fall back a little bit. be attracted to the scent of the town, and so it wouldn't be very safe. And he was planning on leaving soon anyway. I don't think he mentioned it right then, but he was actually waiting for his friend to return, the gun store owner, and then he was gonna leave. Am I headed too far north now? I think I am. Yeah, I think that's gonna get me into some trouble if I keep going north. So let's come back down here. Oh, it's some trouble if I come up here too. Cool. Oh, as soon as I pressed open up the inventory. You can go through assault rifle ammo very quickly, so I don't want to waste it. It burst fires, shooting 3 shots every single time you pull the trigger. So you want to be sure that you're actually have a pretty good chance of hitting your target. Can I craft? Oh, I don't have any cloth. Does she have cloth? No. Whoop. Hit escape twice there by accident. Okay, well I don't have any cloth to craft with. I'll just check these. We'll leave this. Actually, I'll grab the cigarettes. Might as well. Do I have room? Yeah, I do have room. Good. And let's see, anything wood planks, always helpful. Shotgun, I think I'm pretty full on shotgun ammo after going to that store. So let's just head back, and I'm gonna cut here until I get back. Ooh, I'll cut right after this zombie. Until I get back to my base. So here I am. I'm just getting back up to my bunker. And he's telling me to start building the base, and that's a great idea. A backpack, yep. Yeah, I need to dump some supplies first. Cool. I don't really care what they're talking about. So this is the next quest is to head to a nearby town. And you can actually start doing some, I guess, real base stuff. Yeah, I want all of you guys to follow. So we're all in here together, and let's just drop off whatever stuff I don't need. Yeah, she can keep that. Keep that. Actually, yeah, her stuff is fine. Does he have an extra pistol on him? No, he does not. So I'm gonna have to drop stuff from here. Let's just actually drop all of that. I'm not gonna use the assault rifle for right now. I don't need to carry around the antidote for green strain because it takes so long to take over your system, I guess. This pack of cigarettes, there's a series of items that are useful as gifts. Cigarettes is one of them. It's used to basically win over another NPC. If I gave this pack of cigarettes to someone who wanted cigarettes, they will like me more, as you might expect. So, yeah, I'll just drop off all this junk. I don't need that. I'm going to head back to the gun store, which is actually not what the quest is telling me to do, but I'll do that anyway, just so that I can get that pistol back. And actually, I don't want... I'm trying to decide if I want her to have the shotgun. Yeah, maybe that would be best for right now, and then I'll give the... what was it that I gave? The backpack to her, or to him, to Isham. Let's get everyone out here. So one thing, the big arrow is the person you're controlling. One. Press F3 to select the okay. No, I don't care about that. So I'm gonna tell each of these people to stay here. So now we're all separate people. We're not in. They're not gonna follow me around if I move around. And I'm gonna switch over to Isham. So there's this new mode that I have just unlocked called Control Mode, and I can move around the screen, whereas before it was locked on to whoever I was controlling. So we're gonna come down here to one of these things here, and well, you'll just walk here. I don't want to have him run because that would just be a waste of fatigue, and there's still some zombies around. And actually, I do want you to. Oh, whoops! I selected the wrong person there. So I do have the map now, which is very handy. So I'll show you the map and give you kind of a lay of the land here. F4. So this is the full map. It is quite big. The bunker is right here near the middle, or right in the middle almost, if not the exact middle. And here's that town, and this is all the places we've gone so far is just this little bit right here. So maybe not amazingly huge world, but big enough. So I'm going to select this quest. So now I have two quests possible. Isham having the home improvement quest, and this insulin quest where I need to go get some more insulin for Alice. But I'm not going to do that yet. I want to go get some more ammo and get my gun, get another pistol, so I don't have to waste the assault rifle ammo quite yet until I can get my firearm skill a little bit higher. And actually, one thing I can do, I can just double click there and they will run to it. Well, I should say he's running to it and she is just following him. I could have them both run there independently, but I think it's slightly better to have one follow. That way, if one of them gets attacked by a zombie, I can quickly switch and take control of the one being attacked by the zombie. And, oh, there's some cement. And the other one will run over and help. Yeah, I'm vulnerable while my fatigue is high. That is true. I should watch that. I almost just got bitten right in that last couple minutes ago, last segment. So I'm going to grab a pistol, and 12,000 rounds. That's just so much. You just get so much pistol ammo. Maybe let's just grab 2 pistols. How much? Can I grab very much pistol ammo after that point? No, I cannot grab that much pistol ammo. But she'll get in here and maybe she can grab some. Nope, she is full up as well. Okay, so that's fine. Now we'll run back here, and now that I have a gun for both of them, that's fine. Hopefully this guy... Oh, no, he's here. I have to go in here first to actually explore. This is a hardware store. It has a bunch of wooden planks, which is going to be helpful for the first thing I'm going to be building, which is a wooden fence. And now, with that said, he's going to be automatically walking back and forth from the base to here. And just grabbing them until I tell him to stop or until all the planks are gone. But there were, I don't know, there were 60-some planks, so that isn't likely. I think I grabbed 8 planks or something like that, and then I get the next quest. The game is kind of aggravating before you get a few backpacks. So, yeah. Since you can carry just so little, I'm going to have to do some questing with just these 2 while they have, like, no room. Okay. Is she almost here? she's coming. And let's get this person's inventory all sorted out. Yeah, let's not take that. And you get where the... Did I not put the pistol in there? Oh no, I didn't. Okay, store. And let's store about half of this ammo. And you get that, and you can take all of that. So let's look at their stats. He doesn't need to sleep, but he could eat. She needs to sleep, so I could actually just let her sleep and not have them go together. And she has an additional survival stat. This is the blood glucose level, if you didn't read, I guess. And the insulin is what takes this down. The insulin takes down, if not a full day's worth, most of one of these sectioned off areas. So yeah, and I guess the redder that a section is, the more of an effect it will have on your character, their stats and that sort of thing. So if her blood glucose level gets up to like 2 days worth, each one of these ticks is a day until death. So if she's like right up here, her fatigue is like max all the time. It just like instantly fills up and doesn't go down very quickly. It's just not a good situation. Whereas you can be really tired. Like she's really tired right now, but it's not affecting her. Besides, probably putting her in a bad mood. Yeah, so that's just something to be aware of. And you can notice that you can go a number of days without eating, but you can only go 2 days without drinking. But as I said, water is pretty easy to come by, and so let's just leave her here for right now. She can sleep. And let's select this quest again. And I can just click right here. There'll be a lot of zombies, so I don't want to do that. But I could just click on the map, and I do that a lot later on once I've explored more of the area. But I think that this is a good place to wrap up this episode. Give you a good intro to the game, and hopefully set things up for the following episodes where we'll start building a base and no, don't want to talk to you. Start building a base and start doing some more of these quests and exploring more of this map. So thank you for watching, and it took a lot of, I guess, effort trying to equalize the sound because the gunshots in game were really loud. I have that set to like what is it? Like the lowest possible volume in game, and I've also quieted the overall game volume in Windows so that you could possibly hear me over the gunshots, and I'm still not 100% sure you can. So if there are any issues with that or with anything, just let me know in the comments down below. Thank you very much. Bye.